Oh, that's better.
ITV Christmas Entertainment, sponsored by Rennie. What a relief.
My name's Gareth, I'm 17. I'd like to be a pop idol because I have a desire to perform. I feel that's what I'm best at.
Gareth Gates had always wanted to be a star. Week after week, the cute stammering teenager appeared on the Pop Idol show in pursuit of his dream. By the final night, 13 million people tuned in to watch him, and overnight he went from being a schoolboy to a pop star. He became one of the most famous people in the country, and for 2 years his career went into orbit. But in the same way as he'd shot to fame, overnight he disappeared.
The winner of Pop Idol 2002 is Will!
Gareth may not have won Pop Idol, but as far as his career was concerned, it didn't seem to matter. He had 3 #1 singles, a string of music awards, sell-out tours, and of course he was every schoolgirl's dream. But while the public had decided to make him a star, the press were far more interested in his fall. Within a year there were continual stories of drunken excess. By 2004, his crucial second album failed in the charts. And then finally, the revelation that topped it all. What no one had realised was that throughout the final weeks of Pop Idol, the innocent-looking schoolboy had been having a secret affair with glamour girl Jordan. The clean-cut image was shattered, and he was removed from the public spotlight completely. For 2 years, Gareth hasn't been seen in public. So when, as a documentary maker, I was invited to make a film about him, I wasn't sure what I'd find. What I was told was that 5 years after Pop Idol, he was being reinvented, and at the age of 22, was ready to make a comeback.
Hey there. You okay?
Yeah.
I actually haven't finished getting ready, so I'm just going to quickly run upstairs and finish getting ready. Come in. I had a sneaky feeling the cameras would be rolling straight away. Let me put the Hoover away. There we go.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Come on in.
This is Steve.
Steve, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How are you?
I'm very well. I'm able to just run upstairs and have 2 more minutes. Is that cool? Sorry. Thank you. And action. Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Good, yeah. I'm always running a little bit late, no matter what it is, so...
How are you feeling about being filmed?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Slightly nervous. It's the first time I've sort of ever done anything like this whilst I've been able to speak, so... yeah, slightly apprehensive, but looking forward to it. I'm ready for it. So.
Things are a bit different now, though, for you on your speech front, isn't it?
Yeah, things have changed considerably. First, I have to say that the judges, I really do value the, the comments.
Yeah.
Whatever they say, I will. I've been on a speech therapy program and worked very hard on my speech over the past couple of years, and I've now become an instructor on the program. It's called the Maguire program, and so not only do I get a lot out of it, I like to give something back to the program and help out of control stammers now speak, and so it's really good. I love it. Yeah. Would you like we have milk this time, so...
Yeah, milk. Good.
Yeah.
Have a cup of tea.
Would you like a cup of tea, Steve?
Milk, please. Yeah.
Milk, yeah. No sugar, okay. What's some lights on in? Yeah. Some of them questions I might want to answer again, if that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I realise this is a big deal for you, isn't it?
Yeah, well, as I was saying yesterday, it's not just about what I say. I want to come across in the best way possible as well, just simply because of the Maguire programme and all that. You know, I am an instructor, so I need to set the best example possible, which is another thing that's sort of, yeah. So...
But also, I mean, you've never really done media interviews, have you?
I've never done media interviews. Well, I've tried to do them, but it's always been quite difficult, you know. Yeah.
Is that making you nervous now? This is your first dose of it, really, isn't it?
It is my first real dose of it, yeah. But I've been preparing for this point for a while, knowing that sort of someday I'm going to have to face the cameras again, speech-wise, and so therefore I feel that I'm ready. So bring it on. Yeah. Excuse the washing. Yeah.
I spot some ladies' knickers in the washing.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, yeah, there's lots of my ladies' laundry on there. It isn't mine. In case anybody gets any ideas. Now, Suzanne, yeah, bless her, she's done a quick wash before she's gone to work.
Who is she?
Good lass. Suzanne, she's, me and Suzanne have been together now for nearly 4 years. Yeah.
So does this mean you're settled?
Does this mean I'm settled? Pretty much, I think. I think 4 years means something. Yeah, I think she's great. I love her to bits. Yeah. Over the past couple of years, I took a very definite break. It was a conscious decision for myself and management that I just take a bit of a break to sort of distance myself from everything and to hopefully sort of start afresh.
But at the end of those 2 years, his record company decided to drop him. When we met, he was hoping to sign with a new label and make a comeback with an album he'd mostly written himself.
Shall I give a brief introduction?
Oh, if you want to.
Okay. This first song, no, that sounds pathetic. And again, the first song I'm going to play is a song called Changes. It's very, very personal. Changes. Oh, sugar. Let's start from the beginning. I can run if you can't hide. And I'm allowed to change my mind if I want, but every time I make you cry, there's a part of me inside that dies. Now it's time to begin to cross the bridges that we burned in sin. But if I find a way to erase, turn the page on what we've left behind, 'cause I can't breathe when you're out of my sight. I've written over 100 songs, just so there's bound to be 11 or 12 there that can, you know, construct an album, surely.
I could see that Gareth was writing his own material and had found his voice in more ways than one, but I wondered if people still remembered the old Gareth Gates. He asked to go somewhere quiet for lunch.
Gareth
Gates.
That's right.
Oh, the one from the Pop Idol.
That's me.
And are you making a comeback?
I come back, well, possibly, yes.
Well, I admire your courage, my dear.
Thank you.
The
I think he should be on
that was the
television.
American one.
It's Gareth Gates!
He was clearly still recognised as a pop idol. The question was, would they ever accept him as anything different?
Ah, that's better.
ITV Christmas Entertainment, sponsored by Rennie.
Something tells me something's gonna happen tonight. So come on and make it, let's take everything that we've been dreaming of. Something tells me something's gonna happen to you. 'Cause something tells me something's gonna happen tonight.
So sweet. Very irresistible, Givenchy.
You'll love the SCS double discount sale. There's loads of half-price leather sofas with 3 years free credit and you don't pay till 2008. You'll love this, only $479. Twice the savings on this, double discounted to $575. You'll love the saving on this leather sofa, just $689. That's less than half price. This is double discounted to $479. Plus all these sofas come with 3 years free credit and you don't pay till 2008. Plus great.
For 2 years, Gareth had stayed out of the limelight. I wanted to know how he'd been spending his days in that time.
Hi.
He wasn't actually out of bed yet, but his girlfriend Suzanne was getting ready for work. She's a model and a dancer, and has been on tour with stars like Robbie Williams and Diana Ross.
Gareth's a performer and he loves to perform, and not performing for the last 3 years has been really difficult for him, you know. So every opportunity he can to get up and sing, he does. You know, friends' weddings, he'll get up on the mic. Yeah, so it has been difficult. But hopefully from now on, things will go back to what he loves doing. I really can't wait to get out there and do it again. I really can't wait.
Really, his life's just centred around the flat, hasn't it, for a long time now?
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah, yeah. Thank God there's a bit of space. But yeah, it has been really hard for him. I think harder than he would let out, harder than he would admit to anybody. From going from something so huge to not doing anything, really. Make the bed, won't you? Make the bed. See ya.
Morning. Yeah, morning.
You haven't made the bed?
I haven't made the bed yet. I can do that later. Let's go. Yeah. I'm well, yeah. I just keep on running my hands through my hair because it looks a bit of a mess as I've just woken up.
Over the last few years, though, what have you been doing your days? I mean, before you started preparing for the album, what have you been doing the last few years in your days?
Yeah, my days have just been filled with market research, watching the music channels, seeing what's out there, seeing what's hot, what's not. Yeah, just normal everyday things. I've been doing small, well, there's never a day that I don't do anything musical, you know. I'm always messing on in the studio, or my little studio setup, or on the piano, or the guitar, or something.
It's been quite hard on occasions. You're so used to being busy.
In fact, no, it wasn't that hard. I think as a child I got very used to just being in a room with an instrument and having to practice for hours. That whole piece of my hair's just look ridiculous, isn't it? Why didn't anybody tell me? Do you think I should wear a hat or?
Well, what would you normally do?
Well, if we're going shopping, sack it. Yeah.
Hat or not?
I think I might brave it and not wear a hat. Yeah, fine.
Gareth had explained that he's used to having to keep a low profile, and these days prefers not to be recognised when he goes out. But now with the camera rolling, the danger was it might look as if no one remembered him.
Are we going to be filming walking from here up to the...
Are you not happy filming walking in the street? Or?
I just feel a bit... walking around with a camera following me. Just feel a bit like... You know, everybody look at me.
You've been filmed in the street before, though.
Well, yeah.
We could be on the other side of the street.
Okay. I mean, it's just very natural for me to walk my head down though, you know? I mean... What would you like to achieve from this? Would you like people to recognise me?
I just want to see what it's like for you when you're out.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, watch now, no one will recognise me. Oh, hello, it's me.
What do you look like in that? Just try it out. Do you look that different?
For the purposes of what you want, I think I shouldn't wear that. You know? Or would you rather me wear that?
Do whatever you normally do.
I'd usually wear a hat.
Wear a hat then.
But that way no one's going to recognise me. Because that's why I wear the hat. You know, and is that what you want?
Oh, but don't wear your hat then.
No, normally I'd wear a hat. But by wearing a hat, nobody recognised me. But for the purposes of the film, if you want to show that, you know, I am still recognised, I shouldn't wear the hat. You know?
Right, don't wear the hat.
Really? Okay, that's fine. DL. All this for a decision on whether I should wear a hat or not.
Gareth may have become used to blending into the background, but over at his management company 19, the plan was to start promoting him again and putting him back centre stage.
Hello. Gareth Gates and relaunch and yeah.
They'd invited some stylists in to give Gareth a makeover.
A new album for a long time now, so he's not been in the public eye for quite a while, and we've now reached a stage where we're ready to take on board a grooming team and stylist. Do you know much about him already?
Only from the Pop Idol days. I've heard that there's kind of a bit of a change of direction.
Yeah, perhaps we should play some music.
Yeah.
He's grown up, he's a man now.
How old is he?
Oh.
Is he 21 now?
Yeah.
God, still so young.
I know.
So here I am, head in hands. Now you've gone, I don't understand. You said your piece, walked out the door, said you couldn't stand sycamore. And I can't believe it's over. I've never been so high. And I can't believe it's over. I'll forever wonder why. And the stars, they're so cruel, make me love like a fool. They're just watching me, watching you.
So good luck today.
Thank you.
I would kind of keep him not too clean. I don't see him like in a suit. I don't see him in like tight Dior jeans.
I'll show you around. He sounds like he's grown up.
Oh, that's better.
ITV Christmas Entertainment, sponsored by Rennie. Little bro, great to see you. Sis. And Cuz, you all made it. Yes. Oh, Christmas. Rennie, what a relief.
It was 5 years ago that Gareth first appeared on Pop Idol. I wanted to look back at the moment everyone remembered, and when he'd won Simon Cowell's support.
Hang on a sec, hang on there, kid. Actually, you can probably tell us. What is your name?
I just want to say first, I have a stammer, you know, so I'm finding it hard.
Sure, that's fine.
Take it easy, don't worry about it.
Just relax.
Okay, cheers, thank you, thanks.
Take your time.
My name is... Oh, come on, man.
No, just take your time.
Gareth Gates.
That's fine, Paul. When you're ready.
The whole sort of speech thing, now I know what I should be doing. I sort of want to say to myself, okay, take your time, breathe, and you're right from the first audition. Simon was a big supporter of mine, which is fantastic, and you know, I do have a lot. Well, I owe Simon a lot. Oh, wait a minute, I need to think of what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah. You're right from the first audition. Simon was a big sort of supporter of mine, which was great, and I do owe Simon a hell of a lot. It is because of him, and I'm not ashamed to say this, it's because of him that I had so much success.
Gareth, I mean, let's get real. Everyone knows you are one of the favourites to win this competition. You're here tonight because you're one heck of a singer. You're a fantastic singer. And I'm just going to sum up what I think about you. Pop Idol. Congratulations.
Simon Cowell gave Gareth a record deal straight after the show, but it was much later when it came to the second album that there was disagreement between Simon Cowell and Simon Fuller, the head of Gareth's management company. The two Simons' disagreement about Gareth's musical direction was never resolved, and this year he was finally dropped by the record company and Simon Cowell.
Yeah, I don't really see him anymore, which is cool, you know. Everyone goes their sort of own ways at times, and so I'm glad that I've broke free from that format now, and I'm glad that I've sort of been given the freedom to do what I want to do now, and to feel good about that, and to feel proud and passionate about my music.
Gareth's management have continued to support him. Their plan now is to market him as a singer-songwriter and try and distance him from his old music and his old image.
I've prepared a scrapbook here with sort of looks that I like and looks that I don't like.
Is this a reinvention of you then? What's the aim of it really?
Well, yeah, as we have a new album and a new sound, they do want to reinvent the sort of whole image and the whole Gareth Gates as a product. And I've been very sort of vocal in the sense that I want to be fully a part of every aspect of this sort of campaign, as it were. So yeah, so these are the sort of meetings where in the past I wouldn't really have had much involvement. However, now that I've been very involved in the musical side of things, I don't just want to hand it over and let other people just work out an image for me and work out how the album should look and all that. I want to be very much a part of every aspect. And so yeah, looking forward to it. I've not really done lots of these meetings. I've always just left it up to somebody else. So.
What about just not having an image? I mean, what about just being yourself?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think we're trying to create an image which distracts from me as a person. We're not trying to do that. I think we are trying to create something that allows me. No. Let's have a think. No, that's a very, very good point, though, Lynn.
Wow.
No.
This is really, it's like a school project.
No, it isn't. Yeah, it isn't as developed as I'd like. But there's a person in the media at the minute, and I just love his sense of. I'm just about to show you. And you might think, oh no, this is completely wrong. But I think somewhere along these lines, maybe not as extreme, but Russell Brand.
Oh my God, no way!
Yeah.
I was the last person I was going to think you could say. I mean, he has got a very... Look, it's like a little shrine to Russell Brand.
No, it's not, but I love these sort of fairly skinny jeans with big shoes. I mean, they're the sort of things I wear now anyway, sort of when I get dressed up. And so, again, with the neck scarf and the tucked-in shirt, maybe it's a bit extreme.
Personality as well that you like, because he carries it off.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you like this, like
Explore
the softness of this?
Yeah, I just think the lighting's great.
Oh, my love, this can really be that someday you'll walk.
When Gareth was small, it was the sound rather than the look that everyone was interested in. At 8, his family not only discovered he had a voice, but that his debilitating childhood stammer also disappeared miraculously when he sang. As a way of helping him express himself, his parents encouraged him. He sang in the cathedral choir, entered a string of talent shows, and took guitar, piano, and singing lessons.
He's doing very well.
He is, isn't he, Lord?
By the age of 17, Gareth's classical music training had secured him a place at music school to study opera. When Pop Idol happened, he let that place go. He's remained close to his parents. When he and Suzanne went to visit them in Bradford, he invited me along.
Yeah, I still speak to my mum at least once a day. Often it's a few times a day, and it can be very, very late at night, and I haven't called her or she hasn't called me, and we always sort of her up. I always like to make sure I've spoke to her at least once a day and say, good night, Mum. Yeah.
It's quite unusual then.
Yeah, I think it is fairly unusual for a guy of maybe 22, but frankly I don't really care. That's the relationship I have with my mum, and I hope it'll always be like that.
Gareth has done well financially from his successful but short pop career. Apart from record sales, his income's been boosted by lucrative book and sponsorship deals. He's used some of the money to buy his family this farmhouse.
Home sweet home. Where's mother? Maybe there's no one in. Hello?
Sing for you?
Yeah?
No, you're alright. I'll sing if you sing with me.
I'll play, you sing. It's the first time I've ever played it in my life, but I'll try. Okay, Ready? That's enough. That's enough for that.
Oh, bless.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is all we do every time we come home.
We just sing and play.
Just sing and play.
Well, she doesn't sing.
No, and I try to play without making wrong notes anyway. Okay, yeah, this is our very first home. Mum and Dad rented this flat. This was the place we lived before my mum and dad bought their first house.
Why did you want us to see this?
I'd just like people to see where I came from, and this is where it all started. You know, I am a normal person. I wasn't born, you know, on a TV show. I have had normality. Yeah, I haven't got many memories of this place. I lived here until I was about 3.
Do you think they're going to put one of those blue wall packs up there?
If I become famous again. I think they might, yeah. I think they might shrine it or something, I don't know. Yeah, but this is my Graceland, so, you know, if anyone's... I'm sure in a few years, if I'm a mega star, there'll be tours of the flat. So, yeah.
Oh, that's better. ITV Christmas Entertainment, sponsored by Rennie.
This Christmas, they've ranges of 400 cheeses, including a camembert with wild truffle butter. 16 types of potato, including a superb roaster that hadn't been available since 1916. And 21 British gammons, including one for Christmas, made with Mauritian Muscovado beef.
I don't any breakfast.
After 3 years of not releasing any music, Gareth's new album is almost ready. His management have decided to add a new song. It's one he's co-written, and the hope is that it will make a successful single.
I'm desperately trying to remember it. 19 minutes since you hung up the phone. I'm already seeing the dark shadows growing. I wonder what you're doing right now. Do you hurt like I hurt? 19 hours and I can't fall asleep. Turned all the lights on, but the shadows are creeping. And all around the room that was our sacred space, I can't breathe. I'm incomplete. Look what you've done, baby. Look what I've become. I'm just bleeding. I'm bleeding, and it doesn't stop. I don't want to put you down, but I feel like I've lost my crown, and the words that you left me don't pay. Pay me for my pain.
Hello? I'd been filming Gareth for a number of weeks, but there was still something he was determined to get off his chest. It was Jordan.
I didn't know you were going to be filming from the office. I'd have tidied up a little bit. Stay this way. You have to warn me. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
How are you feeling?
Good.
I mean, about doing this interview about Jordan.
Good. There's things that need to be put to rest.
Just one thing. Never trust a pop idol.
Throughout the closing stages of Pop Idol, Gareth and Jordan had a secret relationship. It went on for 3 months. At first they agreed to keep it secret from the press. Jordan because she was already pregnant with someone else's baby. Gareth because he had a squeaky clean image to protect. But the story of their relationship did eventually come out, and when Gareth denied it and went on denying it for several months, Jordan changed her mind. She sold her story to a tabloid, revealing the full lurid details of their sex life.
She chased me, and I was, I wasn't that hard to break.
Why did she reveal that you'd had a relationship though? What was her motivation?
Whilst we were together, myself and Jordan, we spoke about keeping this issue private and never really speaking about it. And we both agreed that that's what we were going to do, you know. And so when she went on the record saying that we'd had a relationship, I was in shock. I just didn't believe it because of this agreement that we'd had.
Do you remember how you felt when you saw the newspapers?
Again, I was shocked because I trusted her and I was keeping my end of the bargain and she wasn't. I think it takes a certain person to sell a story, and I'm not one of those people, you know. I see my private life as my private life, and relationships between two people, and I don't feel the need to ever speak and ever be put on the spot to speak about a relationship that I don't want to. The only reason I'm speaking about a relationship now is because I've been forced to. Not forced to, but, you know, I've been put into a corner and no one's seen me for a while and everyone's heard what she wants to say, and I take it everyone's going to want to know my side of the story. A little water break. My family, that's also one of the reasons why I denied it as well. To protect my family, I didn't really want my mum and dad to find out, if I'm honest. You know, everyone has things in their lives they don't want the parents to know, especially.
Do you remember what you said to them?
I remember sitting down in the kitchen, and before I said, "Oh," I just cried. I don't know why. I think it's just, well, yeah, whole sort of mix of things really. But and then my mum started crying, and my mum said, "Oh, you know, what's up?" And when I told them, I think they were relieved that it wasn't something worse.
Did you feel you'd hurt them?
The only thing I think might have hurt them a bit was me not being honest with them from the offset. You know, and yeah, that's my only regret from it all. You know, I mean, especially family, you know, I should have just been honest with them from day one, really.
You are particularly close to your mum, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm certainly my mummy's boy, yeah. I don't know, I just, I love her more than anything in the world, you know. Yeah, she's my best friend in the world. Yeah.
My life was flashing before my eyes like a mirror. I woke to realize my heart had crashed and burned in shame. You pulled me from the flames. I took your hand and you held me upon my feet. I confess that you had forgiven me. There's courage in the truth you said. Our love will never end. You shield me from danger, you're my shelter, you're my hiding place. There's an angel on my shoulder here tonight, making sure that
Gareth's family forgave him for lying, but it wasn't straightforward. In Bradford, they attend an evangelical Christian church.
My family first started to go to the Abundant Life Centre when I was about 5, and yeah, I was brought up in that church. After the whole pop idol thing, every time I went home to church, they sort of wanted me to sort of sit on the front row, and I felt awkward, and simply because of, you know, I felt that they wanted people to see that I was there and I was part of the church, whether it be, you know, some sort of publicity thing, maybe, which put me in an awkward position simply because it made me look like I was a role model. And after the whole thing with Jordan came out, then yeah, it was a big sort of letdown and disappointment for certain of my friends within the church. The image that was projected of me about being squeaky clean, that wasn't something I ever said, you know. I think it was just, maybe that's what people just get from me.
I suppose what people want to know is what the truth is. There's one thing having an image, but, you know, what is the truth?
Oh no, well, no, I am squeaky clean.
Gareth was with his mates in a hotel in Brighton. It was a boys' weekend away, but he found himself next to a room full of girls.
album tonight.
Oh!
Don't take that. You're going to be saying that way. Come and have a party with us later on.
Evening.
Evening. She was kind of that
My mum against the honey club tonight.
Honey Club.
Oh, hold on. Oh.
Hi, I'm Rob. Rob, I'm Gareth.
Hi, Gareth.
Nice to meet you.
First famous person I've ever met.
Ever?
Massive fan. Absolutely super.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
See you soon. Right. Hi there.
Hello.
What's your name?
Heidi.
Heidi.
So I need a photo now, look.
Okay. What opportunity?
Picture.
Yeah, the whole wedding party.
Oh, let's go again now.
Wicked! Wicked! No idea, let's go. Quickly.
With his new record deal now signed, Gareth had his first comeback gig in London 4 weeks ago. It was a long way from the Pop Idol final and its 13 million viewers, but for the first time in 2.5 years, Gareth was back doing the thing he loved. There were no guarantees, but he hoped that people might view him differently.
I've not really shown people exactly what I'm about, so I think that's what this time round's about. I want to continue what I'm doing. I want to sell a lot of records. Yeah, I want to be successful. I want to be a big pop artist, if I'm honest. But doing things that I'm passionate about, and not just doing. Don't just succumb to what people tell me to do anymore. Done that, been there. It worked for a little while, but clearly that formula doesn't work much anymore.
I know I'm wrong and realize it's not my place to try and justify what is right. I'm not that knife in your side, 'cause I'm shedding the skin that I'm in. It's not my fate to live a life without you.
There are no guarantees. I'll always be able to do panto. You know, I can be the dame or something. So all is not lost. He's behind you.
I've seen your tears too many times. We're going to change it. We're going to change it.
Will Kim and Aggie clean up tonight then? They're hoping to win big for charity on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire next. Then Fina Arouche and Paul Burrell, two famous faces on Celebrity Stars in Their Eyes, 9:30.
Moby!
I know!
So there they were, discussing babies' names like